tribes is speaking about were of the 12 tribes. So when we try to debunk the Bible, yes, they took our books from us, and then they told us that what Jesus was white. When the Bible, when you read it, it tells you he was white. Yes, we did.
This always been our book.
This is
when they took us into captivity, they took our possessions. This Bible was one of our possessions. They took it, and then they kept us from being able to read it. So over years, we don't know how to read, we don't know how to write, so we don't even know what this says.
That's Christianity.
I mean,
We don't believe in Christianity.
it's still the same thing.
We don't know. It's not. We don't believe in Christianity. We don't believe in Christianity.
You gotta get this book, okay?
What is that? What is that?
This book.
Shorty?
Think about it.
Man, you can't just read. You can't just read one book. You gotta go global. You gotta put your hands in everything to understand where they're coming from.
Okay, let's find out about that. You said you gotta read many books, right?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
So I gotta read. I read a little bit.
But you don't understand this book. Read it.
That's why you gotta go back.
Read it.
That's why you gotta.
So you said you read many books, right?
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 12. And further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many books.
What?
Of making many books.
So you can
limiting you.
No, it's not. Let him finish it. Go ahead.
There is no end.
There's no end. Because now you're going to be in this book, this book, this book, this book. You're going to be all over the place with all this information and you have no truth. What is the truth?
It's to know thyself.
Huh?
To know thyself.
How can you know yourself if you don't know where you came
Because you have
from?
to know.
You said I came from my mother and my father. That's it?
Right.
That's where your history stops?
No, that's not. You have to keep going.
Exactly.
You have to keep going. You have to keep going.
Okay.
Find out who you are. Then you have to find out.
Can I ask you something? I got one question. I got one little question. What other book has prophecies in it that came true? What book has that? This one does. I can prove it to you right now. I can prove it to you right now. Yeah. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. How did we get over here? How did our people get over here? And slavery, what form of transportation?
Ships, prisons.
Okay, let's stop there at ships. Now, agree, right, that this Bible was written before we came over here on slave ships?
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Can't be proven. You don't know who wrote that book.
Was it written before we came here on slave ships?
Where's the copy of that copy? You
Okay.
gotta remember, where's that copy?
Let's think about this, right? You said Christopher Columbus used the Bible to get here, right? So that means the Bible had to be written in 1492.
Because Christopher Columbus came over in 1492. We're talking about 1619 now. We're getting off topic.
It's not a matter of.
I'm trying to show you prophecy in the Bible.
This priest was the only ones that allowed to have these.
Right, and what did King James do? That's what the Catholic Church did. They would burn anybody who was reading the Bible. So King James authorized the translation of the Bible in English so people at home could read it. Yes, go ahead.
All right, so what we're trying to show you that
People were illiterate.
Bro, what we're trying to show you said that no books have prophecies in it. We're trying to show you that this book does have a prophecy in it. This book was written before our transatlantic slave trade. Now, we both know that we came over here on ships. We won't read it out of the Bible that we came over here on ships, that we're going to come over here on ships. That Moses prophesied that would happen to us. Let me show you. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. We need to find out what we're talking about. We need.
So you saying our
Let them read.
over here.
There's a reason.
For what reason?
Okay, that's a good question. That's a good question. That's a good question. Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken. Hearken means to listen. If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Because we didn't listen to the commandments. Read it again.
I'm gonna start from the hold on. I'm gonna start from the beginning from it. In Deuteronomy 28 and 1, He says if you do listen, he's going to give you all these blessings and put you on high above all nations.
We're already on high on nations.
How? How? Look at our people. How? How? How, bro? How? This is disgusting. How? How are we on high above all people? Do we own these buildings? How? Bro, you gotta, come on, man.
You gotta really, really think
Our
about the
people
condition
out
of
there
our people.
murdering each other, selling drugs to each other, but we on above, prostituting themselves. But we,
That's the way best thing. So I mean,
so how are we above these people?
If they tell us what to do, let's bring out the curse.
because
All right, so-
they're not listening.
So we came here how? Transportation.
He said that. So Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So what is Egypt?
We're going to show you what Egypt means.
Like people originally from the Nile Valley.
No. People in Egypt, there was Egyptians and there was
No,
Israelites.
they were timid. The Israelites didn't come around yet.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't. Not yet.
That's the shot.
Not yet. And actually, it's been scientifically proven that there were no slaves ever.
Y'all brothers in the side, how are y'all believing the same people that brought you over here into captivity?
Science gave me those glasses.
Bruh.
Science.
Bro.
Using yourself.
Bruh. Bruh.
I don't understand. People are so in love with their oppressors, it's ridiculous, man.
No.
How do you...
Black men were the first men to ever do surgery, science,
We're not
mathematics.
debating that. We're not debating that. So after we're not debating that, we're talking about history. We're talking about history. We're not talking about science. We're talking about history. Matter of fact, we're going to show you who built the pyramids because you said there were no slaves in Egypt, right? Right. There were Egyptians and there was slaves.
They weren't called Egyptians. That's what we're getting wrong.
They were from Israel. That was called the land of Ham. Verse 1 and 11.
Exodus chapter 1, verse 11. Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them. You know what a taskmaster is?
He could be a cop, so in slavery, what would a taskmaster do? He would be the one sitting over there watching you.
Making sure you do all the work and all the stuff. So what's that mean? They had a ruling class over somebody, and somebody was in servitude. If you got a taskmaster.
But historically, it's not proven though. I mean,
It's going to prove it
right now.
Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them. So this taskmaster is afflicting a certain group of people.
Now, in the movie, you watched the Moses movie, right? You seen it, right?
We're going to read the
Why are
Moses
they white? Why are they white? Why are they
Let's not deal
white?
with that right now. Let's deal
We're
with
going to
this.
get to that. We're going to get to that.
Let's deal with one thing at a time, brother.
We're going into other stuff.
Keep that in your mind. Why are they not white? Let's deal with who those people were. Go ahead.
Therefore, they did set over them
Taskmasters
to afflict them with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh treasured cities.
Those treasure cities are those pyramids y'all like so much. Go ahead.
Pathum and Ramses. But the more they afflicted them, the more the multitude and grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel.
The who?
The children of Israel.
Read 13.
Verse 13. And the Egyptians.
The who?
The Egyptians.
So the Egyptians did what?
Made the children of Israel
To do what?
serve with rigor.
To do what?
Serve with rigor.
Verse 14. What does serve with rigor mean?
And you actually,
No, go ahead.
and they made their lives bitter with hard bondage.
So what is bondage?
Captivity.
Okay then. So the Egyptians had somebody in captivity, the children of Israel.
You have to remember that the Egyptians go to war, and they would take in prisoners of war. Not always that they would kill them. They would take them.
What does that got to do with what we're talking about?
And the Egyptians had people in captivity, correct? Yes or no? The Bible just told you that they were the children of Israel. That's what the Bible just said.
They didn't come in here.
Huh?
They weren't even born yet.
Yes, they were. They just read it to you. They said that the Egyptians.
I'm going to read it again
Who
for you.
says they? Like, who is this they? You said this Bible, right? This Bible, right? You have to remember who gave you that Bible.
God gave us this Bible.
Really?
Yeah, really?
Now, Alright, let's say the laws still stand, right?
They do.
Right? The laws still stand in the United States that the black people is not without reason. Right. We would not know anything about this book.
Or anything about Egypt.
Wait. But they always give us the book to do what? To enslave us.
So these books enslave us?
Yes.
What does the papyrus do? The Egyptian book of the dead, what does that mean?
Coming by forth by night.
The negative confessions of
Yes, the negative. Yes, that's the thing.
What do they do? That's a good thing?
Yes.
Oh yeah?
Because
They jacked that from our laws.
no, they didn't.
Yeah, God gave Noah the laws.
How?
Before there was Egyptians, before there were Egyptians, Adam had the laws. Before there was Egyptians, Adam had the laws. I'm gonna say it again. Who said that?
How?
Where you read that at? You read it on the hieroglyphs?
Does it say that?
You read it on the hieroglyphs?
Okay, Moses read.
Did you read that on that? Yes, Moses can read it right. Yes, Abraham can read it right.
Went to school.
Abraham taught the Egyptians.
Went to school.
Abraham taught the Egyptians.
Went to school where?
Abraham taught the Egyptians.
Where did Moses go
The
to
Most
school?
High God gave him wisdom.
Where did Moses
All
go to
wisdom
school?
was given unto the Israelites, brother. Give me that, please.
Where did Moses go to
Give me
school?
that, please. Who did Moses teach?
Where did Moses go to school?
Who did Moses teach?
Where did Moses go to school?
Who did Moses teach? He taught the Egyptians.
How?
He taught the
How can
Egyptians.
he teach the Egyptians? But when they already
Hey,
had a
give me
civilization.
Genesis. Give me Genesis. Give me Cain and Abel. Let me show this brother something, man. The laws were there in the beginning. That's what you fail to realize. The papyrus.
So why did Moses
The
run?
papyrus.
Wait,
listen. Listen.
wait.
Hear
Why did
me
Moses
out.
run away?
Hear me out. The papyrus and all that garbage, okay, that
Papyrus.
came after.
Papyrus.
Hey, tomato. Tomato. Come on, brother. Give me Cain and Abel. I want when they sacrifice. That's the law. Give me Cain. Come on, bro. Yes, they sacrifice. Read.
Book of Genesis chapter 4.
This is before Egypt. Before Egypt. Read.
In verse 2. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord.
A what?
An offering unto the Lord.
That's the law. He brought a law. He was keeping the laws. You know?
And Abel, he also brought of the firstling of his flock.
It was a law to bring the firstling of your flock. Cain did not bring the first of his flock. He brought vegetables. God said, I don't want that.
Why is God being
Read.
picky for them?
Oh, this dude is bucket.
And of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel to his offerings.
So God had respect unto Abel's offering because he did what he kept the commandments. Give me John 1:1. This is something you don't understand, my brother. Before there was even Egypt, before there was an Egyptian thought, before there was Egyptian musk, the laws were here.
Ancient Kemet.
Kemet comes from Ham,
No,
the land of Ham. The ancient Kemet comes from Ham. Ham.
I know what
To
means
say
what.
Hamitic is to say you're Hamitic.
Yeah, Kemet.
I don't know that garbage wrong. It's semantics and wordplay. I understand that. Read what you got.
John chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word.
In the beginning was these words, man. In the beginning was the commandment. Before there was the land of Ham, before there was the Kemetic, before there was anything, in the beginning was this word, bro. You can't get around that. Who wrote the hieroglyphs? Who enslaved the children of Israel and wrote the hieroglyphs? Who wrote the hieroglyphs?
And
Ancient Kemet?
people over there. Yes.
Okay, so I got a question.
How could they write?
Who read the hieroglyphs? Who gave the understanding of writing of the hieroglyphs?
Mother Nature.
Ah, damn. You got to be a stupid mother.
You lying through your teeth. You are lying through your teeth. It's something called the Rosetta Stone. A French man gave you the understanding.
I know that
You
is
are
too.
lying through your
I
teeth.
know that
A
is too.
French man gave you your understanding of the daggone hieroglyphs.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Cause you can't read no damn hieroglyphs. If I brought you a page of the hieroglyphs, you could not read it.
Look at Dr. Ben.
You're ignorant to read the hieroglyphs, bro.
No, I'm not.
You're a fake African.
No, I'm not.
Give me Isaiah 30. Let's read about these dusty, stinky Africans that you look to.
See, I'm in rock. And you calling your own people dusty?
That's not my people.
Wow.
Those dirty, dusty bastards are not my people. Who are the Egyptians today? Who's Kemetic? Who's Kemet today?
Not them that's over there.
So
right now.
who's the true Egyptians that you look to? Who are the Egyptians? Who's us?
We're not Egyptian, we're
Wrong.
ancient Egyptian.
Wrong. Wrong. You don't know who the hell? Isaiah
Know
1 and 3,
thyself.
brother.
Go to that. Go to that.
Isaiah 1 and 3, brother.
Know
Book of
thyself.
Isaiah, chapter
Isaiah 1 and 3, brother.
verse 3.
You don't know what the, hey, you met your match today, brother.
The ox knows.
You don't know who the hell the Egyptians are today.
Yes,
The
I do.
Egyptians are the
Yes, I do.
Sudanese,
No,
the
they not.
Watusis, and the Zulus. Those
not.
dusty bastards over there with
They're
those babies with the flies in their eyes.
not.
They're the Africans, because God destroyed Egypt. Right.
No, he didn't. It's still standing today.
Romans 9:23. Isaiah 1
Pyramids
and
are
3.
still standing today.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The
Come on.
ox knoweth his own.
So an ox is dumb as hell, just like our people. Dumb as
Cows are
hell.
dumb.
Come on.
Cows are
The
dumb.
ass is
Cows
master's
are dumb.
grip.
It's stubborn. Ox is stubborn. An ox is dumb. An ass is stubborn. That's what our people. That's what you are.
I'm not
Come on.
that. I'm not
But
that.
Israel,
But who?
Israel
These half-ass African Israelites.
doeth not know.
They don't know their land. They don't know their God.
My people doeth not consider.
And they don't consider who their God is or where they come from. You think Africa's the motherland?
Yes, it is.
Galatians
How can
4:26.
this be the motherland when this is the trade?
This is not the motherland.
Galatians chapter 4,
It's
verse
not
26.
It's not Africa.
No.
It's not Africa. What can, okay,
Science.
what can you read? What can science? Now you're going to science. You bugging, bro. You bugging out, bro. Why you bugging? Brother, why you bugging? Bro, why you bugging, brother?
Look it up.
You went from Egyptians to a Scientology. You in Scientology now?
History.
You in Scientology now? Are you Egyptian or are you Scientology?
Scientology.
What do you mean it is?
Science.
You look into science. Hey, carbon dating has been proved to be wrong.
No, I don't look at carbon dating. I knew that.
All that's been proved to be wrong. That's pseudoscience. All that's pseudoscience.
I gotta go, but
I bet you do. Read that. He said Amun Ra to us. Hey, that, unless you repent to you, brother. Bugged out his damn mind.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.